I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through.
Welcome back to Steel and Style Garage. Today, we're taking the Jeep Compass and pushing it to the extreme with not one, not two, but 10 jaw-dropping modification styles. And trust us, you won't want to miss the 3 insane custom airbrush designs at the end of this video.
I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my...
So, if you're thinking of upgrading your ride, looking for inspiration, or just love custom cars, you're in the right place. Stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your favorite Jeep Compass mod style. Now let's dive into some mind-blowing transformations. JDM style is all about precision, performance, and street racer aesthetics. For this build, we're taking the Jeep Compass and infusing it with a hardcore Japanese tuner vibe. Starting with the Widebody kit, we're flaring out the fenders to accommodate deep dish concave TE37 style wheels, finished in bronze or white for that classic JDM contrast. Low-profile tires with a stretched fit wrap around the wheels, ensuring a tight fender-to-tire alignment. We're also slamming the ride height with adjustable coilovers, maintaining a low yet functional stance. Aerodynamics play a key role in JDM styling, so we're adding a carbon fiber front splitter, aggressive side skirts, and a rear diffuser to improve downforce. A GT-style wing mounted on the trunk provides that signature JDM tuner look, channeling airflow for high-speed stability. To complete the exterior, we're wrapping the car in midnight purple or chameleon blue, 2 legendary JDM-inspired colors that change depending on the light. JDM is more than just looks. It's about enhancing performance. We're tuning the Jeep Compass's engine with a remapped ECU, high-flow air intake, and a titanium exhaust system to give it that deep, raspy tone, reminiscent of Nissan Skylines and Supras. To maximize response, we're swapping out the factory transmission for a short-throw shifter, ensuring quicker gear changes. The headlights and taillights are getting the JDM treatment, featuring LED sequential turn signals and Demon Eye projector lights to enhance the aggressive look. Underneath, we're reinforcing the chassis with strut bars and a lower control arm kit to handle tight corners with ease. Inside, we're swapping out the seats for bride racing buckets, adding Takata harnesses, and installing a Momo quick-release steering wheel. This build is a true fusion of JDM tuning culture with American SUV presence. Who's ready to see a Jeep Compass tearing up the streets like a GTR? We're crafting 3 of the most extreme and unique Jeep Compass modifications the world has ever seen. Buckle up, because you won't believe what's possible. Number 1. The Cyberstorm Jeep Compass. Futuristic street hyper SUV. This build transforms the Jeep Compass into a futuristic hyper SUV inspired by cyberpunk aesthetics and next-gen aerodynamics. The body is sculpted from lightweight forged carbon fiber, featuring active aero panels that shift for maximum downforce. The full-body digital wrap pulsates with holographic neon circuits, creating a glowing effect under city lights. Ultra-aggressive, Splitters, a massive rear diffuser, and a jet-inspired adaptive wing make this compass look straight out of a sci-fi film. Rolling on 24-inch carbon fiber deep dish wheels with liquid Number 2. The Apocalypse Beast. Ultra 6x6 Off-Road. Dominator. What if the Jeep Compass could crush any terrain? We're making that happen by converting it into a monstrous 6x6 off-road conqueror. A full tube frame chassis extension allows for an additional axle, making this a 6-wheel drive machine. It's lifted 12 inches, sitting on 50-inch military-grade off-road tires with custom beadlock wheels. A reinforced exoskeleton roll cage, bulletproof Kevlar body panels, and a rear-mounted spare tire carrier with twin fuel tanks ensure survival in any environment. The front end features a winch-integrated armored bumper, while the LED roof-mounted light bar turns night into day. Number 3. The Hellfire Demon, Supercharged Track Slayer. What if the Jeep Compass could compete with supercars on the track? The Hellfire Demon is our full-on race-spec build, featuring a wide-body kit with hyper-aggressive vents, canards, and an F1-inspired active wing for maximum aerodynamics. The paint job? A high-gloss black airbrushed with ghostly demonic flames and sinister red skulls, shifting under the light like living fire. Sitting on 21-inch ultra-lightweight forged racing. Wheels wrapped in slick performance tires, this beast grips the road like a race car. The headlights have laser-focused DRLs, while the taillights feature a continuous illuminated red strip, giving it an intimidating road presence. A full titanium dual exhaust system with a race-tuned Valvetronic setup produces earth-shattering backfires, and the ultra-stiff adjustable coilover suspension ensures razor-sharp handling. Stance culture is all about taking aesthetics to the extreme, and for this build, we're turning the Jeep Compass into a slammed showstopper. The first step? Air suspension. We're installing a custom air ride system that allows the Compass to drop all the way to the ground at the push of a button. This means zero wheel gap when parked, but enough clearance when driving. The wheels are where stance truly shines, so we're opting for deep dish, 3-piece BBS LM wheels in gold or chrome, stretched with low-profile tires to achieve that stretched fitment look. Extreme negative camber ensures the wheels tuck perfectly under the wide-body fender flares, creating that flush-to-the-ground stance. The exterior gets a subtle lip kit, a ducktail spoiler, and a chrome delete to emphasize a clean, minimalist aesthetic. The finishing touch? A pastel lavender wrap with a satin finish, giving it a soft yet striking appearance under streetlights. Of course, stance isn't just about ride height, it's about vibes. Inside, we're transforming the Compass into a VIP-style lounge, featuring Alcantara-wrapped seats, a Starlight LED headliner, and a massive custom sound system with subwoofers embedded in the trunk. The headlights get RGB LED halos, allowing for a full-color spectrum of customization, while the taillights are replaced with smoked sequential LEDs for a futuristic look. The exhaust isn't about performance, it's about sound. We're installing a custom straight pipe system with burnt titanium tips, ensuring deep pops and crackles with every throttle blip. This Compass isn't made for racing. It's built to turn heads at car meets and cruise through the city looking absolutely unreal. Stance is an art form, and this Compass is a rolling masterpiece. Would you ever slam an SUV like this? Drop a comment and let's talk stance culture. European styling is all about understated aggression and luxury, so for this build, we're transforming the Compass into a German-inspired Autobahn cruiser. We're starting with a deep gloss metallic blue paint job, paired with chrome delete accents for a stealthier, premium look. The factory wheels are swapped out for 20-inch AMG-style multi-spoke alloys, finished in matte gunmetal. Unlike Stance or JDM builds, the Euro-style Jeep Compass keeps its ride height functional, so we're installing sport-tuned coilovers instead of full air suspension. The front grille gets a honeycomb mesh upgrade, inspired by Audi RS models, and we're adding a subtle trunk lip spoiler to enhance aerodynamics. A quad-tip exhaust with a valve-controlled system ensures that this Compass sounds refined when cruising, but aggressive when you open up the throttle. Inside, we're going full luxury sports sedan mode. The seats are swapped for diamond-stitched Napa leather, and we're upgrading the dashboard with a fully digital gauge cluster, similar to the ones found in BMW M and Mercedes-AMG models. For nighttime driving, we're installing custom ambient lighting strips, allowing the driver to adjust the interior glow to match their mood, whether it's cool blue for a relaxed feel or red for a sportier vibe. The headlights are upgraded to matrix LED projectors, offering adaptive lighting that adjusts based on road conditions. The taillights? OLED-style sequential LEDs, similar to high-end Porsche and Audi models. Under the hood, we're fine-tuning the Compass with a performance ECU tune, giving it smoother throttle response and a more aggressive power band. This Compass doesn't just look European, it performs like one too. If you love executive sports, settings, would you rock this Euro Jeep? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Muscle cars are all about raw power, bold styling, and an aggressive presence. So why not bring that same all-American muscle attitude to the Jeep Compass? The first thing we're doing is bulking up the exterior with a custom wide-body kit, extending the fenders to give it that Dodge Charger Hellcat-inspired stance. To match, we're fitting it with massive 305-section rear tires wrapped around deep-dish 5-spoke wheels. Think classic American racing torque thrust or forge-line muscle wheels. A functional shaker hood scoop adds an old-school Mopar vibe while improving airflow to the engine bay. The front fascia gets an aggressive blacked-out grille, inspired by Dodge's SRT lineup, while the rear features quad exhaust tips and a beefy diffuser for that V8-powered look. And speaking of sound, we're upgrading the exhaust with Borla ATAC or Flowmaster Super 44 mufflers to produce that deep, throaty rumble every muscle car fan craves. But muscle cars aren't just about looks. They need brutal performance to match. Under the hood, we're pushing the Compass's limits with a twin-turbo upgrade or even a Hellcat-style supercharger retrofit, boosting horsepower to insane levels. The transmission is reinforced with a high-torque performance tune, allowing for hard launches and quick shifts. To keep it planted on the road, we're swapping out the suspension for a drag racing coilover setup with adjustable dampers, ensuring maximum traction during acceleration. Inside, the muscle car theme continues with carbon fiber dash trims, leather-wrapped racing bucket seats, and a pistol grip gear shifter paying homage to classic American muscle heritage. To cap it all off, we're giving this Compass a matte, black racing stripe over a deep metallic red body, instantly transforming it into a muscle SUV like no other. Would you ever turn a Jeep Compass into a street-legal muscle machine? Let us know what you think. The tuner scene is about precision, customization, and performance that speaks louder than words. With this build, we're turning the Jeep Compass into a true street beast, designed to dominate both the streets and the track. First, we're going for a lightweight approach, swapping out heavy body panels for carbon fiber replacements, including the hood, roof, and trunk lid. The stance is aggressively lowered using track-tuned coilovers that optimize handling while maintaining road comfort. The wheels are lightweight forged alloys, wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires for maximum grip. Aerodynamics are key, so we're adding a functional front splitter, adjustable rear wing, and side canards to keep the Compass planted at high speeds. The color scheme? A gloss white base with contrasting neon green accents, giving it that street racer aesthetic, reminiscent of legendary tuner icons like the Mitsubishi Evo or Honda Type R. Performance is where this build shines. We're upgrading the turbocharger system, installing a larger intercooler, and tuning the ECU to extract every bit of power possible. This means instant throttle response, increased boost pressure, and a screaming turbo blow-off valve sound. The brakes get an upgrade to Brembo 6-piston calipers with drilled and slotted rotors to handle hard braking on the track. The interior gets a full digital gauge cluster with real-time performance monitoring, including boost pressure, G-forces, and lap times. A hydraulic handbrake is installed for tighter cornering and drift capability, while the seats are swapped for lightweight Recaro racing buckets with 5-point harnesses. The finishing touch? A custom-tuned titanium exhaust that screams like a race-built Supra at full throttle. This Compass is no longer just an SUV. It's a high-performance tuner car that can surprise even the fastest street machines. Would you daily drive a tuner-styled Compass, or is this build too wild for an SUV? Let's talk in the comments. Luxury and VIP styling isn't about speed. It's about dominance, sophistication, and rolling in ultimate comfort. We're taking the Jeep Compass and turning it into a show-stopping executive vehicle designed to turn heads at every red carpet event. The first step? A full VIP body kit, including deep side skirts, an extended front bumper with chrome accents, and a custom rear diffuser. The wheels are massive 22-inch multi-spoke forged alloys, finished in piano black with chrome lips, tucked perfectly under the slammed air suspension. That's right. We're installing a custom air ride system, allowing the Compass to sit just millimeters above the ground when parked but rise to a smooth, comfortable height for city cruising. The paint job? A deep obsidian black with candy, red pearl flakes, creating a rich, luxurious shimmer under the lights. Chrome Delete is applied selectively to give it an elegant, mafia-style appearance. Step inside, and the transformation is just as breathtaking. We're swapping out the entire interior for hand-stitched quilted Alcantara seats, complete with gold thread embroidery on the headrests. The dashboard and door panels are wrapped in piano black and real walnut veneer, exuding ultra-premium craftsmanship. The ceiling? Starlight LED lighting, just like in a Rolls-Royce, creating an exclusive first-class atmosphere. The sound system is upgraded to a 1,000-watt Burmester or Bang & Olufsen setup with hidden subwoofers and crystal-clear tweeters. Rear passengers enjoy custom-built reclining seats with massage functions, a built-in mini-fridge, and motorized privacy curtains. To complete the build, we're installing ambient lighting strips throughout the cabin, allowing for full RGB customization, whether you want a cool ocean blue vibe or a fiery golden glow. This Compass isn't just a car. it's a statement of status and luxury. Who else would love to roll around in a VIP-style Jeep? Drop a comment and let us know. Drifting an SUV might sound crazy, but with the right modifications, we're turning the Jeep Compass into a tire-shredding, sideways sliding monster. The first step? Weight reduction. We're stripping out unnecessary components, rear seats, interior panels, and soundproofing to shave off as much weight as possible. Next, we're reinforcing the chassis with a custom-built roll cage to improve rigidity and safety during aggressive sideways action. The suspension gets a full race-tuned coilover setup with extra steering angle modifications, allowing for extreme countersteer while drifting. Wide-body fender flares are added to fit deep-dish, negative offset wheels wrapped in low-profile, ultra-sticky, semi-slick tires. At the rear, we're installing a massive GT-style wing to keep the back end stable at high speeds, while an aggressive front splitter ensures downforce for high-speed cornering. To complete the race-ready aesthetic, the Compass gets a full livery wrap, featuring sponsor decals, racing stripes, and a matte finish body color. But a drift car is nothing without serious power and control. We're swapping in a rear-wheel drive conversion combined with a limited slip differential to ensure proper power delivery when sliding through corners. Under the hood, we're pushing the limits with a turbocharged 2.0L engine build, featuring forged internals, a bigger intercooler, and an upgraded wastegate to deliver over 500 horsepower. A hydraulic handbrake system is added, giving precise control for those dramatic clutch kick initiations. The exhaust is modified to produce loud, crackling pops and flames on downshifts, reminiscent of Formula Drift legends. Inside, the stock seats are replaced with lightweight racing buckets, and a quick-release steering wheel ensures precision handling. This Compass is now a full-blown drift racing machine, capable of taking on tight corners, street circuits, and even professional drift competitions. What do you think? Would you ever take an SUV sideways at 100 mph? Let's hear your thoughts. Hot rods are about raw, old-school American craftsmanship, so why not blend that with a modern Jeep Compass? For this build, we're channeling 1950s hot rod energy by dropping in a massive V8 engine swap, giving it that unmistakable muscle car growl. The front end is chopped and modified with a custom exposed grille, giving it a meaner street rod stance. We're lowering the suspension just enough to create a raked stance. Higher at the rear, lower at the front, mimicking the classic hot rod silhouette. The wheels are swapped for old-school deep-dish Kragar mags wrapped in fat rear tires for maximum grip. To match the hot rod attitude, the Compass gets a custom straight-pipe exhaust, exiting through side-mounted pipes, just like a classic dragster. The paint job? A candy apple red base coat with gold pinstriping and hand-painted, flames licking up the hood. Inside, the Compass is getting a retro-themed makeover. We're installing classic tuck-and-roll leather seats, a vintage wood-rimmed steering wheel, and a chrome-plated dashboard with analog gauges, paying homage to 1950s American automotive design. The shifter is swapped for a long, custom skull-topped gear stick, adding that hot rod personality. A dashboard-mounted tachometer and old-school toggle switches for ignition and lights complete the interior transformation. To truly honor hot rod culture, we're giving this Compass a classic drag racing twist, meaning we're fitting it with a nitrous system for instant power bursts. When this thing hits the streets, it'll look like a modern muscle SUV infused with old-school soul. Would you drive a hot rod Jeep Compass? Drop a comment and let's talk custom builds. For the ultimate adventure machine, we're transforming the Jeep Compass into a rugged, off-road beast built to conquer deserts, mountains, and deep forest trails. The first priority? Ground clearance. We're installing a 6-inch suspension, lift, combined with heavy-duty long-travel shocks, allowing for maximum articulation and impact absorption over rough terrain. The stock wheels are replaced with beadlock off-road wheels, wrapped in massive 33-inch all-terrain tires, ensuring maximum traction in mud, sand, and rocks. The exterior gets heavy-duty steel bumpers with integrated tow hooks, along with a front-mounted winch, because every off-road build needs one. The fenders are swapped for wider bolt-on off-road flares, giving more room for suspension flex. A full skid plate system is installed under the body to protect the engine, transmission, and differentials from rock damage. To complete the look, we're adding a matte desert tan paint job with military-style graphics and decals, giving this Compass a battle-ready overlanding aesthetic. But what's an overlanding build without expedition-level gear? On the roof, we're mounting a rugged cargo rack with lockable storage cases, a full-sized spare tire, and LED light bars for maximum nighttime visibility. A pop-up rooftop tent is also installed, turning this Compass into a self-sustained camping rig. The rear cargo area is fitted with a custom-built drawer system, allowing for organized storage of camping supplies, recovery gear, and emergency tools. We're upgrading the air intake with a raised snorkel system, allowing this beast to ford deep water crossings without hesitation. The exhaust is modified for high ground clearance, using a side exit configuration to prevent damage on steep inclines. Inside, the dashboard features GPS navigation with topographic mapping, a CB radio system, and onboard air compressors for adjusting tire pressure on the go. With all these mods, this Compass is ready to explore the most extreme terrains. On Earth, would you take a fully built overland Jeep Compass on an expedition? Let us know in the comments. These aren't your average decals or wraps. Each one is a fully custom-painted concept, meticulously detailed to create an immersive visual impact. Number 1. Dragon Inferno. Fire-breathing beast in motion. Imagine rolling down the street with a fierce, fire-breathing dragon coiling around your Compass, its scales shimmering in deep metallic reds and blacks, giving the illusion of depth and movement. The dragon's eyes glow with a piercing yellow hue, staring down anyone daring enough to challenge this beast on the road. The airbrushed flames blend seamlessly with the contours of the body, licking up from the front fenders and stretching toward the rear, creating a motion effect even when the vehicle is parked. The smoky, ember-filled background adds an extra level of intensity, making it look as if the Compass just emerged from a volcanic eruption. To match the aggressive fantasy look, we're going with matte black deep dish wheels, wrapped in performance. All-season tires for grip and style. The headlights are tinted with a subtle red hue, enhancing the sinister, fire-breathing theme. The exhaust is modified with flamethrower tips, allowing real flames to spit out on throttle blips, because if you're driving a dragon-themed Compass, you might as well go all in. Inside, the seats are reupholstered in black leather with dragon-scale stitching, and the dashboard features subtle red LED accents to complete the fiery atmosphere. This build isn't just a vehicle, it's a legend in motion. Number 2. Cyberwolf, the futuristic predator. For those who love futuristic cybernetic aesthetics, the Cyberwolf theme brings high-tech aggression to the Jeep Compass. This airbrush design features a glowing, cyber-enhanced wolf, its fur replaced, with neon-lit circuit patterns, giving the impression of a digital predator lurking in the shadows. The color scheme consists of deep blues, electric purples, and metallic silvers, creating a holographic effect under city lights. The Wolf's piercing neon blue eyes seem to follow you as you move, adding an eerie and powerful presence to the design. To enhance the futuristic street machine feel, the Compass is fitted with custom RGB underglow lighting, synchronized to change colors dynamically. The wheels are replaced with chrome-finished multi-spoke rims, paired with low-profile performance tires for that sleek, cyberpunk stance. The taillights and headlights are fully LED modified, with an animated startup sequence that makes the Compass look like it's coming to life. The interior gets a full tech upgrade, featuring OLED touchscreen panels, a digital dash cluster, and ambient neon lighting throughout. Imagine pulling up to a nighttime car meet in this thing. Instant showstopper! Number 3, demonic flames. Dark, sinister, and powerful if you want pure intimidation on the road. The demonic flames concept is the ultimate sinister street machine. Picture a fully blacked-out Jeep Compass, covered in ghostly flames and hidden skulls that only appear under certain lighting conditions. The flames aren't your typical bright reds and oranges. Instead, they're a deep smoky gray with shadowy tendrils wrapping around the body. When streetlights hit just right, sinister skulls emerge within the flames, giving off an otherworldly, almost supernatural vibe. To match this badass aesthetic, the Compass gets a murdered-out look: gloss black wheels, blacked-out emblems, and dark smoked lighting. The front grille is custom fabricated with sharp fang-like accents, making it look predatory. The exhaust system is upgraded to a deep, rumbling V8 tone, ensuring it sounds just as menacing as it looks. The interior is decked out in black leather, with red ambient lighting pulsing like a heartbeat, and a custom demon skull shift knob completes the hellish theme. This Compass isn't just dark, it's a nightmare on wheels. Would you drive something this intimidating? Let us know.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go,
We've taken the Jeep Compass and pushed it to extremes. From JDM-inspired performance builds to luxurious VIP cruising machines. From drift-ready monsters to overland adventure beasts. And let's not forget the insane airbrushed designs, turning the Compass into a rolling piece of art. This build series proves that no matter the platform, creativity and imagination can transform any car into a showstopper.
I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings, I'ma be fine.
Now, it's your turn. Which mod was your favorite? Would you go for the aggressive Dragon Inferno, the futuristic Cyber Wolf, or the intimidating demonic Flames? Or maybe you'd take the off-road Beast and disappear into the wilderness? Drop a comment below and tell us what your dream Jeep Compass build would look like. If you enjoyed this episode of Steel and Style Garage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next wild custom build. Stay tuned and keep building your dream rides.